Hello, it's Mr. Rouse teaching some more math. Whoa! Yeah, I know, it blows your mind. This is lesson 6.6. Today we are comparing fractions using benchmarks. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So if I have 1/2 and I've got 5/8. Now, we know how much a half is. It's half of something. I got pizza and half of it's gone. It's gone. Half of it's gone. Can't bring it back. Okay, we get a half. Now, the key is this one right there, 5/8. What is half of this denominator? So if I got 8, what do I know is half of 8? Of course, 4 is half of 8, right? And let me get rid of this and symbol, and we're going to put this, because that's what they want you to do here. Now, I know that this represents the same as a half, so 5/8, 5 is bigger than 4. So remember gator signs. Remember, when I have my gator signs, the gator wants to eat the biggest amount, so 5 is bigger than 1/2, so it would go that way. Another one, if I have 7/8 and 5/10. They don't want you to find a common denominator really in this lesson. They just want kids to be able to look at fractions and be able to go, okay, this one's obviously bigger. Now, some kids will always go, well, it's got the bigger number, so it's got to be bigger. We have some kids that will look at the denominator here and go, well, 10's bigger than 8, so it's got to be. Don't fall into that trap. Okay, because 5/10. What is half? Using half as a benchmark is usually a really good way to do this. Half of 10 is 5. So this one represents a half. Now, what did we say half of 8 was? Good, half of 8 is 4. Okay, so 7/8 is a lot more than half, where 5/10 equals a half. It doesn't matter that this denominator is bigger. So remember, the gator wants to eat the biggest, so the mouth is pointed toward the biggest. Now, let's look at one like 4, 6, and 7/8. This one gets a little bit tricky, because what is half of 6? Half of 6 is 3. What's half? So we got 4. Okay, so there's our half. So always find the equivalent to half if you can. But they're both over. So now I say to myself, but which one looks like it is closer to a whole? Okay, so which one looks like you have a cookie there and only one piece is taken out here, where 2 pieces is taken there. So which one is most likely the bigger one? Yes, your 7/8. Now, if you want to double check this, I can always find my common denominator like we did in our last lesson, or 2 lessons ago. I would just list 6 does not go into 8, so I'm going to list my common. So I got 8 times 2 is 16. 6 doesn't go into 16. 24, it does. So I'm going to erase these. I'm going to write 24 down here. And then we're going to divide and times. So 24 divided by 6 is good. 4 times 4 is 16. Awesome. 24 divided by 8 is 3. 7 times 3 is 21, so we were right. 21 over 24 is bigger. So that is today's lesson. That's all we're doing. Look at the benchmark. Use 1/2 as your benchmark. It makes it easy. If you can or you're a little confused, always go back to what you know and find a common denominator. This is Mr. Rouse teaching 6.6. Join me next time as we teach 6.7. Have a wonderful night. Ciao.